My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. What if the pain you're living with every night, the constant exhaustion, the aching joints, the feeling that you just can't get a good night's sleep, isn't something you have to live with? You are not alone in this journey. If you're over 50 and living with diabetes, especially that dreaded nighttime urination that keeps coming back like a thief in the night, waking you up 2, 3, sometimes 5 times, you know what I'm talking about. You're exhausted, disoriented, with aching joints and a full bladder, and sleep becomes a distant memory. And worse, you don't know why? Chronic high blood sugar doesn't just make you tired or thirsty, it silently attacks your kidneys. The CDC reports that more than 1 in 5 USA adults have chronic kidney disease, and diabetes is the leading cause. The National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases reports that over 800,000 Americans are currently living with end-stage kidney failure, many depending on dialysis multiple times a week. And it's not slowing down. It's not just what you eat that's hurting you. It's how you prepare it. Boiling your veggies to death, drenching your protein in cheap oils, or reheating leftovers in plastic can all spike your blood sugar without warning. So many diabetics are doing everything right and still getting worse. You must watch this until the very end because I'm going to share 3 powerful foods that not only lower your blood sugar naturally but also help reduce nighttime urination safely without meds. Hit that subscribe button now. Don't miss out on what could finally change your nights. Okra. Okra, affectionately known as lady's finger, is not just a staple in culinary traditions but a key ingredient in folk remedies for managing diabetes across generations. What's remarkable about okra is its wealth of beneficial nutrients, particularly soluble fiber. Each 100 grams of fresh okra contains approximately 3.2 grams of fiber, with over 50% being soluble fiber, a type that slows glucose absorption in the intestines. This is especially crucial for individuals over 50 aiming to manage diabetes naturally. By slowing glucose absorption, the body can better maintain stable blood sugar levels, avoiding those post-meal spikes or sudden drops. Additionally, okra is rich in powerful anti-inflammatory compounds, particularly polyphenols, which protect blood vessels and improve kidney function, 2 systems often severely affected by uncontrolled blood sugar. In the book The 30-Day Diabetes Cure, Dr. Stefan Rippich describes okra as a superfood capable of supporting blood sugar control within weeks of consistent use. In fact, I've seen many of my patients, friends aged 55 to over 70, experience noticeable improvements after adopting a simple trick with this food. Each evening, take 2 to 3 fresh okra pods, wash them thoroughly, slice them thinly, and soak them in a glass of warm water overnight at room temperature. The next morning, on an empty stomach, drink the water. The gentle gel released from the okra slices is the magic component. It coats the small intestine, slowing sugar absorption and naturally stabilizing blood sugar without medication. Moreover, this mucilage soothes the digestive system, helping alleviate constipation, a common issue for older adults with diabetes. Many of my friends in their 60s who tried this method reported sleeping better, waking up less frequently to urinate at night and seeing significant reductions in morning blood sugar levels. One 67-year-old man shared that after just 10 days of consistently drinking okra water, his morning blood sugar dropped from 178 milligrams per deciliter to 126 milligrams per deciliter, and he went from waking up 3 to 4 times a night to urinating just once. This demonstrates how a small morning habit can significantly improve quality of life. For those over 50 seeking to manage diabetes naturally, this is a method well worth trying. As we age, our bodies need gentle, sustainable, and safe approaches that don't strain the liver or kidneys. By sticking with this for 7 to 10 days, some people have reported improvement, but results may vary by individual. If the slightly slimy taste feels unfamiliar, don't give up. Your body will thank you for your persistence. If you find this information helpful, please like the video to help more older adults discover this simple yet effective solution. Are you curious about another food that shimmers like morning sunlight and is as rich in fiber as okra? Barley. In many American households, when it comes to healthy grains, oats often steal the spotlight, overshadowing a truly valuable grain, barley. This is a shame because barley is one of the most powerful grains for stabilizing blood sugar, especially for those over 50 looking to manage diabetes naturally. Barley is packed with beta-glucan, a critical soluble fiber that helps lower blood sugar and curb sugar cravings after meals. Specifically, every 100 grams of cooked barley contains about 3.8 grams of fiber, with beta-glucan making up roughly 45% of this amount. In the intestines, beta-glucan forms a thick gel that slows carbohydrate digestion and glucose absorption. This prevents post-meal blood sugar spikes, allowing the body to respond more steadily and maintain better long-term control of HbA1c levels. Additionally, beta-glucan serves as a vital food source for beneficial gut bacteria, boosting the immune system, reducing systemic inflammation, and supporting liver and kidney function. I'd like to share a significant study published in Diabetes Care in 2024. In this study, people with diabetes who included 60 grams of barley in their daily diet for 4 weeks saw a 14% reduction in their HbA1c levels, proving that barley offers not only short-term post-meal benefits but also long-term blood sugar regulation. However, here's something many don't know, and I urge you to remember. Beta-glucan in barley can be destroyed if cooked at excessively high temperatures or for too long. This is why some people eat barley regularly but see no results. The trick is simple yet crucial. Cook barley at a temperature no higher than 100 degrees Celsius and for no longer than 20 minutes if using a regular pot. Better yet, use a slow cooker to maintain a stable temperature below the threshold that damages nutrients. Add 60 grams of barley to 400 milliliters of water in a slow cooker. Set it to low and let it cook for 2 to 3 hours. The result is tender, flavorful barley that retains its full beta-glucan content. You can enjoy it as a breakfast dish mixed with unsweetened nut milk or a sprinkle of chia seeds. I shared this method with a close friend, a 66-year-old woman who struggled with erratic morning blood sugar and frequent nighttime urination up to 4 times a night. After 4 weeks of eating slow-cooked barley every morning, her HbA1c dropped from 8.1% to 6.9%. And best of all, she only woke up once at night to urinate. She shared that thanks to barley and the proper cooking method, she reported better sleep. Though experiences can vary from person to person, waking up refreshed and no longer feeling dizzy or fatigued. I sincerely urge you, if you're over 50 and looking to manage diabetes naturally, don't overlook barley and make sure to cook it correctly to reap its full benefits. Avoid boiling it too long or at high temperatures. And don't waste your efforts on barley that's lost its precious nutrients due to improper cooking. Try this simple method starting tomorrow, and you'll notice your body responding positively within a few weeks. If you've tried barley before, I'd love for you to share your experience in the comments to inspire others in our age group to give it a try. Now, can you guess which warm, orange-hued, velvety food often seen as a fall decoration but incredibly beneficial for people with diabetes is next? Pumpkin. Most Americans assume pumpkins are a blood sugar nightmare due to their sweet flavor and high starch content, but the truth is it all depends on how you prepare them. When used correctly, pumpkins are not just a beloved fall staple but also a powerful secret weapon for managing diabetes in people over 50. One reason pumpkins are so beneficial is their natural compound called polysaccharide PG105. In 100 grams of cooked pumpkin, about 1.3 grams of polysaccharide PG105 is present, enough to mimic insulin's role in regulating glucose. PG105 helps move glucose from the bloodstream into cells for energy production, which is particularly significant for those with type 2 diabetes where natural insulin function is impaired. Additionally, PG105 supports the regeneration of beta cells in the pancreas, the cells responsible for producing insulin. This regeneration can improve the body's natural insulin production, a critical factor for those over 50 looking to manage diabetes naturally without heavy reliance on medication. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food by Oregon Health and Science University found that type 2 diabetes patients who regularly included PG105 from pumpkins in their diet reduced their blood sugar levels by up to 36% compared to a control group after just a few weeks. However, here's a crucial point. How you prepare pumpkins determines nearly all of their effectiveness. If you chop pumpkins into small pieces and cook them for too long, or turn them into baked dishes, sweet soups, or buttery desserts, you're unfortunately destroying most of the soluble fiber and valuable polysaccharide structure. Instead, here's a tip I've seen work for dozens of patients over 60. Steam or boil large pumpkin pieces without cutting them too small, avoiding frying or overcooking. Wash a small pumpkin, have it or keep it whole if manageable. Place it in a steamer or pot and cook on low heat until just tender but still firm. Let it cool slightly and eat it while still warm, around 40 to 45 degrees Celsius. This method preserves the soluble fiber in the cell walls, which acts like a shield to slow glucose release in the intestines. A close friend, a 71-year-old man who struggled with uncontrollable morning blood sugar despite a strict diet, tried this method. After eating about 150 grams of properly cooked pumpkin each morning for 10 days, his morning blood sugar dropped from 165 milligrams per deciliter to 124 milligrams per deciliter. Not only that, he shared that for the first time in years, he enjoyed restful sleep without waking up 3 times a night to urinate. What I love most about this tip, it's simple, affordable, easy to do, and completely natural. Perfect for anyone over 50 looking to manage diabetes naturally. Start tomorrow. Pick a fresh pumpkin, cook it correctly, eat it warm, and stick with it for 7 to 10 days. I'm confident you'll be amazed by the results. If you never thought a simple piece of pumpkin could stabilize blood sugar and improve nighttime sleep, share this video with loved ones or friends struggling with diabetes. Are you curious about a small living room habit that requires no equipment, no stepping outside, but can lower blood sugar and help you sleep better each night? Marching in place. Many people with diabetes don't realize that one reason they wake up multiple times a night to urinate stems from their cozy sofa. Sitting for too long, especially in the afternoon or evening, causes fluid to pool in the lower body, your legs, ankles, and lower abdomen. This puts pressure on the bladder and kidneys, making you feel the urge to urinate even shortly after lying down. For those with type 2 diabetes, this issue is even more pronounced because the body already struggles to regulate fluids and blood glucose. It's not pleasant. You don't need special medication or expensive equipment to improve this. Just a few minutes each evening. Seriously, just 5 minutes can help your body function better through the night. I want to share a surprisingly simple exercise that has delivered clear results for hundreds of my patients over the years, marching in place. This involves standing in your living room or bedroom, no need to go outside or wear sneakers, and lifting your knees alternately as if gently marching, paired with deep belly breathing. Place your hands on your stomach. Inhale slowly through your nose and exhale gradually through your mouth. Do this steadily for about 5 minutes before bed. The goal isn't to break a sweat but to stimulate blood flow in the lower abdomen, where the kidneys, bladder, and major blood vessels are located. When blood and fluids in the legs and lower abdomen are circulated upward, your kidneys can filter blood more effectively before you sleep. This helps you urinate during the day rather than waking up in the middle of the night. A study from the American Urological Association showed that just 5 or 10 minutes of light activity like marching in place in the evening can reduce nighttime urination by up to 29% in people with type 2 diabetes. You read that, right? Nearly a third of nighttime urine output can be shifted to daytime, sparing you those disruptive wake-ups. To boost the effect, try this simple but powerful tip. Lie down with your legs elevated for 10 minutes before bed. It's easy. Lie on your bed or sofa. Prop a thick pillow under your calves or rest your feet on the armrest, ensuring your legs are slightly higher than your heart. This helps fluids drain upward from the legs, allowing your kidneys to process them earlier, meaning you'll urinate before bed instead of at 2 or 3 a.m. Elevating your head with a pillow about 5 to 7 centimeters higher than usual can also reduce pressure on your abdomen and bladder, helping your organs function smoothly through the night. I get it. After 50, exercise can feel like a luxury. But what I'm sharing doesn't require a gym or long walks. We've tested marching in place at community events in nursing homes and senior health centers, and the results were moving. Many participants slept through the night for the first time in years after just 2 weeks. Better yet, restful sleep not only refreshes you for the next day but also lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, helping stabilize blood sugar. Subscribe to stay updated on valuable tips for managing diabetes naturally after 50. Today's video shared the top 3 foods that can lower blood sugar and reduce nighttime urination, a struggle for millions of people over 50. These foods not only stabilize blood sugar but also improve sleep quality, a key factor in maintaining heart health and kidney function as we age. The value of this video lies in its science-backed, practical, and natural approach. But if you ignore nighttime urination and high blood sugar, the CDC warns that over 37 million Americans have diabetes, and nearly 1/3 will face serious kidney complications, the leading cause of dialysis. Even more concerning, chronic sleep loss from nighttime urination can increase stroke risk by up to 83% in older adults. you can keep living with fatigue, relentless nighttime urination, and mounting complication risks. Or, you can start today with the simple tips in this video to reclaim your health. You deserve a life of restful sleep, vitality, and wellness every day. Always talk to your doctor before making any changes. This video is for informational purposes.